وإذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا لعلكم ترحمون.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. My brothers and sisters, we can achieve peace and comfort through fasting. So fasting is a means of where we will be able to achieve peace and comfort. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in tell we say in don't legislate fasting for we and in beautiful Quran. He say kutiba alaykum as-siyam kama kutiba ala allazina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. I don't prescribe fasting for now as just like the way how we don't prescribe fasting before the one day where they don't come before now. For now able acquire taqwa. So now the one day where they don't day before we they don't be an inspiration for we for now able fast obediently more than them people them day where them be done day before we. And that don't be done so we say people them in day where them they keep fast before we. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in order for now attain taqwa, and we say taqwa na an taj'ala baynaka wa bayna azabillahi wiqaya, meaning na for create a barrier between the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you, or meaning the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you. How? For abstain from all the bad things where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prohibits you for abstain from. You abstain from them. And then you do all the command where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala command you. Follow you do. That means you don't if you do so, you will able to achieve and acquire taqwa. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell me say for be conscious of in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala this beautiful month. So we can achieve two types of consciousness in this inside of this beautiful month. The consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are the major one, and the consciousness of humanity. So we just don't explain about the consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How we go able to see the consciousness of humanity? Now, outside of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala permits we and allow we for we drink and eat at any time we want. Unless if you want for volunteer and you do fasting, when you visit a very good thing. But instead of this beautiful month, in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in haram for we all the things that will be halal for we. Remember food and drink in halal for we. But instead of this beautiful month, in haram for we throughout the day. For love we see, for love we able to reconnect with him ourselves. For love we know say outside of Ramadan, we'll be the eat, we'll the drink anyhow we want. But we'll not be conscious of the one them where in be say they not able to get food. For that they even able to get something they eat for a day not a problem. But now instead of this beautiful month, what we don't go through the same thing where them be used to go through, meaning they throughout the day they not eat. Now what we don't go the same system through the same system. We can tend to realize, most of you can realize, say, Alhamdulillah, I thank God where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide for me at any time. People them in day, where they live, each other, enable achieve, enable get a food for putting in their mouth, for feed their stomach. Now, Alhamdulillah, we think Allah bless me with this little thing. Myself are going to share them from there and give to brothers them and go out to humanity. So that's the second type of consciousness. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He make we build this relationship between ourselves. And then again, this fasting, we achieve a lot of healing inside of this beautiful month. Because imagine if you know somebody will be used for do zina, if you know somebody will be used for bambut, if you know somebody will be used for do adultery, fornication, inside of this beautiful month, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell you say if you stay far away from that thing and day. So now imagine if you don't stay far away from them things there instead of this beautiful month, then fortunately you're able to stay far away from man throughout the year, throughout the whole life. And because of the peace and comfort we don't achieve inside of this month, that don't so you say, what you be engaged in, what you be engaged upon, not a good thing, not a thing we know good for you, this one and the hereafter. So if you don't able to abstain from that day, then inside of this 30 days or 29 days, then you can able for abstain from within a long time of period, within your entire life. And if you not be a smoker, if you don't able to abstain from smoking inside of this beautiful month, then fortunately you will able again to abstain from smoking throughout the entire life. And then if you not being somebody who is a drunkard, a drink, if you able to abstain from rum, alcohol, any type of thing will make you become intoxicant. If you're able to abstain from man, then that also we say you're able to abstain from them things inside of your entire life. So that's a great healing. And we know say fasting in there with lot of improve your health, in there with lot of benefit. According to scientists, they say if you fast or if you need to eat too much, it gain a lot of health. Some of we, where we can become fat, where we can get body, what we can do, we can try to reduce the food. For now we know we can try to reduce the food for our body able to reduce. For now we not become more bump or more fatter. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't decide to give you 30 days where you get able to do than this. So let we make a great use of this beautiful month in Ramadan. And my brothers and sisters, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell you say ayyaman ma'dudatin faman kana minkum maridan aw ala safarin fa iddatu min ayyamin ukhra. Yani you don't fix this beautiful month, or if tell me follow fast for a fixed numbers of days, meaning 29 days, 30 days, Allahu A'lam. And he say again, he make it easy for we. Because some of we, instead of this beautiful month, we came out for fast, but because of health issue, because of a day on your journey, or a day in a side when we say your health not allow you for a fast. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he make it easy for you by saying, well, if you're not able, fast. If you're not able fast because of illness, because of sickness, or because of travel, because of patrol, and say, you go able wait for a day when we say you don't come back like us, or when we say you don't day aside, when we say you're free, you don't come out of that patrol, or you don't come out of that sickness, and you can fulfill the numbers of days where you miss. And he say again, for the one them when we say they don't old, then get old age, they're not able to keep the fast, then get two choices. Either if they can force them fast, or then feed the miskin, then give fidya, meaning for feed the poor people. Then every day when they not fast, then feed the poor people. Then, and this now one of the things where Allah be used for the way we become old, radiallahu anhu, when we become old, it be used for feed people them. It be used for feed people them with them poor every day, or sometimes they get 30 people and feed them. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of want for we suffer, He make everything easy for we. He make everything clear and easy for we. He say, وَعَلَى الَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَهُ فِدْيَةٌ طَعَامُ مِسْكِينٍ فَمَنْ تَتَوَعَّ غَيْرًا فَهُوَ غَيْرٌ لَهُ وَأَنْ تَصُومُوا غَيْرٌ لَكُمْ إِن كُنتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. For the one them when we say the Lord is as old age, or wouldn't they find difficult for they able fast? If they're not able fast, then they get the choice for feed a poor person, for feed a miskin, for give out to miskin. But for anybody we do good with yourself, for anybody we fast if fast, or if you don't fast, for anybody we fast, nine better for them. Meaning if you fast, nine better for you, or you double feed people them, nine better for you, because anybody will do good work with yourself without not other person do am for them, it gets nine good for them according to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He say, "Anta sumu ghayrun lakum in kuntum ta'lamun." If you wanna fast, nine are the better thing for una. So my brothers and sisters, let we add, let we try hard, let we fight for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We do the fasting for the sake of in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after when they mention all them things there, after when they make mention of all them things there, don't ease them for we, don't make ease for we this beautiful Ramadan. And until we say there's a lot of peace, and even without him telling we don't see for himself say there is a lot of peace, there's a lot of comfort, there's a lot of healing inside of this beautiful month, the month of Ramadan. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after making the mention of that, He decided to make mention of the beautiful month of itself in Ramadan. He say, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان. He say, instead of the beautiful month when Ramadan, and inside the glorious Quran, they reveal the glorious Quran. And inside of this beautiful month, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the glorious Quran. My brothers and sisters, if you know say, now the only month this way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioning this way now the glorious Quran by saying Shahr Ramadan, the month of Ramadan, meaning the month of guidance, the month of peace, the month of comfort. Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, He said the month of which where the glorious Quran be revealed, where they revealed the most beautiful book on earth. So now we understand something, my brothers and sisters. After we Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't tell me say that this book, now inside of this month now he reveal, Imam Ahmad he make mention for we in tell we say he said them Injil the Suf when at the pages of Ibrahim, he said they reveal inside the first night of Ramadan, and the Torah they reveal inside the 6th month of Ramadan, and the Injil they reveal during the 13th night of Ramadan, and then the Quran, the glorious Quran, he said they reveal inside the 24th night of Ramadan, according to Imam Ahmad. So my brothers and sisters, we need to know say whatever way the Quran touch na a golden thing. Remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in send down the Quran inside of this beautiful month in Ramadan, and this month become the biggest month inside of the Islamic calendar. And then inside of the last 10 days of the nights of Ramadan, and then the last 10 days of the nights of Ramadan, when the Qiyamul Layl, the Laylatul Qadr, it become the greatest night of all nights. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring down the book, give the book to Jibril alayhi salam, and Jibril alayhi salam will be the chief of all angels. Allahu Akbar. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent the book to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He revealed the book to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam become the most lawful prophet and the last and the final prophet of all the prophets, and he become the Imam. Allahu Akbar. So that is what we see, when you allow the Quran, for the Quran touch your heart, my brothers and sisters, it be somebody of a great. It become grateful. Yani it be somebody we Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala go like, and you will get lots of power. Imagine all them things there with the Quran touch, then become more powerful. Allahu Akbar. So what in the hold me and you, for Allah will touch the Quran, for Allah will allow the Quran touch we heart, and will become more powerful now this world and the hereafter. So my brothers and sisters, after we Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't make mention of when to reveal this book, when the Quran, and most especially these nights, and within the last 10 nights of the beautiful month, when Ramadan, in fine for now we go to pray. Now we're going to recite the Quran more and more, because this is not the month of the Quran. And now if not forget, say we beloved Rasul Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and tell me a hadith say, Man sama Ramadanan imanan wa ihtisaban ghufra lahu ma taqaddama min zambik. Anybody who fast Ramadan with sincerity, with sincere faith and hope for the sake of Allah, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive all of his past sins. And he say again, Man salla qiyamul layl, or man salla laylatul qadr imanan wa ihtisaban ghufra lahu ma taqaddama min zambik. Anybody who pray the last 10 nights of Ramadan, anybody who pray the last 10 nights of Ramadan in sincere faith and in hope for get the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive all of his past sins. So my brothers and sisters, this is the month of Ramadan, not the month of the Quran, and not the last 10 nights of the Quran. So now we make use of and today on the 21st, so now we make use of now we recite the Quran a lot, now we pray a lot, now we act upon the ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for now we able achieve the night we will find, and for now we able achieve, now we able get the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in further, after we don't make mention of these things, in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, until we say, you know mean for put me inside of hardship or difficulties. So it mean for like it make things very easy for me. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, until we say when you're on patrol or when you sick, then we can change the prayer for you in a slight way, in a slight little way of difference. Yani, if na 4 rakats for pray, for the people that way they well, when they okay, for you, we can make them 2. Or if you're there in patrol, for you, we can make them 2. Or if you're not able to for pray, for you, we can make it easy for you. You can sit down if you're not able to at all. If you're not able to sit down again, that you don't able, you don't pray. So that's all of make them for be easy. In the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you not tempt for make anything hard upon you. You not tempt for make any difficulties upon you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala interview further the next ayat by telling we say, he say, I not tempt for make things difficult for una, but rather attempt for make things them very easy for una. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you. Imagine if you day in a patrol, you get the chance, you get the option whether you fast or you leave them. If you day in a long distance, if you enable fast, because you and me, we know say traveling in Kideo sometimes you can deal with lots of difficulties. If you enable fast because of the long distance, you can able to skip on for a certain days, for a certain amount of days. Where then when you come back in your house, then you able fast. If if you sick, you can able to move on for a certain numbers of days until you become okay. Then you repair. And then if you not able to pray, sitting up, you can able to sit down. So this all for make them for be easy. You no plan for make anything difficult for you. You say, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ السَّهَرَ فَلْيَصُمْ. Anybody will witness this beautiful month, lying faster. If you know they're in difficulties, if you know they're inside of a disease, we be no able fast, or if you know they're in patrol. وَمَنْ كَانَ مَرِيدًا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون. So anyone of whom always hate the month of Ramadan, let him fast them if he's present at home. If he must fast, but if he not able to fast because of some certain difficulties, then for skip on for a certain number, for certain times of days, certain numbers of days, then in repair. Or if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intend for make anything difficult for anybody, so let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you. Let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make you understand this and grant you Jannah and forgive you sins, make you people of paradise. قولي قولي هذا وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد.
وإذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا لعلكم ترحمون.